Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is our second Summer Love bonus reading for 2025. It'll cover July 5th to the 20th. In case you missed it, we started on June the 21st, summer solstice, and these readings will happen every 2 weeks until the autumn equinox. First, we'll look at the specific days that are good and not so good for love. Then we'll take a look at some tarot messages that come through specifically for love. And lastly, we'll take a look at an oracle card of advice for those that are in long-term relationships and those instead that are single. Okay, guys, this reading is completely on love, so it's going to be complementary, not substitution, of the normal Tarotscopes. Okay, so for a really good reading, you should take a look at both. Everything is time-stamped, and it's going to be in the description box below. You'll also find quick links to your other placements should something not resonate with you here. Okay, so let's take a look at the yes and no days according to Venus and Mars, our so-called cosmic lovers. Venus is the planet of love. She symbolizes love, beauty, and harmony, while Mars, the god of war, is the symbol of passion, and he drives the desire and the physical energy. On the 5th of July, first day of our reading, we have a beautiful green light for love, because Mars, which is in Virgo, will sextile with the moon in Scorpio, meaning that if you want to talk to your loved one, if you want to start something, a connection, a conversation with someone that you like and would like it to develop, on the 5th of July, the words will come out easily, flow well, everything will be smooth, and you will say the right thing to the person that you're attracted to. It's a really good relationship day. Then on the 6th, because of the good words that you have said, we have another beautiful day, because this time Venus is in Gemini and she's going to sextile with Saturn in Aries, meaning that what was said, let's say, hit the bullseye. Okay, the feelings are going to be loyal and sincere on that day. It's a really good relationship day. There's also something very peculiar. If you are single on that day, you might just fall for someone that is older, a more established person. Interesting. On the 7th, however, we have a big yellow caution light. Okay, just as though you were at an intersection and you see the blinking yellow lights and you're wondering, so what do I do? Do I stop? Do I go? Okay, here's what's happening, because both of the planets are involved in this one. On July the 7th, we have Venus, which is in Gemini, and she's going to trine in Pluto, with Pluto in Aquarius, which means strong passion, being very lucky in love, making friendships and connections very easily, and feeling an extraordinary attraction and a drive for life in general. Okay, really, really good mood. So this would be green light, right? But Venus is also in opposition with the moon in Sagittarius, which gives us an insecure feeling. So the passions may be strong, luck is on your side, etc., as we said, but it may not be easy to harmonize your emotions with your rational desires. So it's conflicting, basically. So it doesn't make it a beautiful green. Okay, it's green tinted with yellow, let's say. Then Mars steps into the picture on the 7th as well, because Mars will be in Virgo and will be squaring with the moon in Sagittarius. Both of them are going to go, both Venus and Mars are going to not to go too well with the moon in Sagittarius. In the case of Mars, what happens with this combination, there could easily be disagreements with your partner or your future partner who you want to be a partner with. There is irritation, there is impulsivity, and this is because the male energy is repressing a lot of feelings. Okay, they're keeping it in and it's building up. So it's like a volcano, and the caution here is don't go press that red button, okay? It's like a red day for Mars, a green day for Venus, but Venus also is not a perfectly green day. It's insecurity. So even if you are lucky in love, be careful, because you might not manage it well, okay? In other words, you're at the intersection, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, there's no red or green, but it's just flashing yellow, and you're thinking, okay, I'll just go straight because there's no one else around. True, you may be lucky, it may go well, but what if the oncoming car in one direction or the other is thinking the same thing? Bang, okay? And that's when Mars explodes in the red, etc. Caution. I would say exercise caution on that day, because it could go either way, or neutral, okay? You decide. You have free will. As we say, you've been warned, okay? On the 10th of July, we have a yellow, but it's not that bad of yellow, okay? Let's just say that here, Mars is in Virgo and is trining with the moon in Capricorn, which usually would not be bad. It's considered a day in which you should dedicate love to yourself, not for relationships. It's still good for love, but not for relationships. And I think here we all want to take a look at relationships. However, loving yourself is also a very important thing, because when you do and you harmonize with yourself and you're at peace with yourself and you just feel good, when you meet someone else, that feeling good, that love is like an energy wave and it goes out. And so it brings back love as well. Okay. However, it is trining with the moon in Capricorn, but the moon in Capricorn on that day is a full moon, which means that it's really easy to get irritated and to encounter moody people. So I can't give you a perfectly green light. It's like caution, because already the green light is for self-love. It's not for relationship love. Therefore, it has to have a yellow light. If you do this work, if you take care of yourself and do the self-love stuff, look what happens. On the 12th, we have an absolutely fantastic day for love, for marriage. It's great for marriage. That's how good it is. Bonding, seriously, taking the relationship to the next level. Fantastic. You will irradiate love because you did it with yourself. And if they did it too, even better. Okay? The love on this day is reliable, well-founded, well-grounded. Everyone is feeling this, okay? Even if you're not in love, you're going to still be feeling friendly, in a good mood, and you don't want to have anything to do with arguments or conflicts. Like, just, leave me alone. On the 14th, however, okay, Venus will be in Gemini and will be squaring with the moon in Pisces. Not a good day to bond with people emotionally, okay? This is Venus, which means that female energies will be prone to being irritable or aggressive. Then on the next day, Mars comes along, okay, and Mars here is in Virgo, and it's going to go into opposition with the moon in Pisces. Same moon, same Pisces, okay. Mars, however, is the god of war. So in this case, the conflict, the energy that is coming off, the male energy that is coming off, is arguments, being hasty, being impetuous. Be very careful, because this means that it could be a breakup day. He's the god of war, okay? She could be in a bad mood, but that's it, okay? They just get irritated, etc. But when Mars is irritated, it could cause a breakup, okay? So just beware. Find something to do that day, guys. 17th. Okay, here we have Venus in Gemini, which is sextiling with the moon in Aries in this case. Great day for marriage, for love, for relationships. We have a big, huge, beautiful green heart, okay? Green light. It's even good for getting together with people and partying. Great. Singles, you too. Anyone you meet, brand new, instant connection. Excellent day for love. 18th, again, another green light. Venus is still in Gemini and she's sextiling with Mercury in Leo. You're going to have kindness, friendliness. People are cheerful in general. A great time to date with people. So if you want to set up a date, it's a great day. And since this is Venus, good energy with female people. Female people. I invent things sometimes, like these expressions. I'm so out of the box. The 19th, another beautiful green day, heart day. This one in reality, I have to say is identical to the 10th, but here I gave you guys a yellow light because it's a full moon in Capricorn and it's risky. This is another self-love day. We don't have any other contrast with any other planets. So it got a green light, but it's still a self-love day. So you should be dedicating it to yourself, because dedicating this time to yourself means investing in a relationship later, because you're going to be in a good place. However, if you want to spend it with someone that you love, not bad at all. Okay. Everything will go well. Here instead it didn't, even if it's the same combination of Mars and Virgo trining with the moon. Okay. Here, because the moon is in Taurus, and Taurus's ruling planet is Venus. Okay. Here instead, it was a full moon in Capricorn. Not another combination. Exact combination, Mars and the moon, but the elements were completely different. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at what messages we have from Spirit regarding love. These could be how to be happier in love. Wow, you got the whole thing? No, I heard put it back. Okay. Okay. How to be happier in love, how to be safer in love, how to invest well in love, or maybe simply a warning like, no, don't go there. Okay. We'll see. Ooh, Tower moment. I had said a warning right after I had said a warning. Tower moment. What's going to happen? What is going to come tumbling down? There's going to be some sort of sudden change I'm picking up. Okay. Some like out of the blue. What happened? It was supposed to be a great day. And then, yeah, a day at the beach when it rains, etc. Not good, right? You're not expecting it. And it can easily happen in summer. Let's see what this is all about, Spirit. What is this sudden change that Taurus should be aware of? Okay, take all of them. He's got it. Okay, 7 of Wands. It's more in the reverse. There could be most likely some sort of defeat, giving up, not giving up. It's really, it was like this. It was almost halfway, but it's sort of like you're going to surrender. You're going to say, okay, that's it. Just let it go at this point. Okay, let's go see what it is. Huh. Okay, you've got Justice in the reverse. Yeah, some sort of unfairness. It was something that you didn't like, and before you were battling it, now you're ready to say, you know what, just go. I've had enough. I don't want to fight anymore. It isn't fair, but just go. Something's going to happen really quickly, and then when you close this off, okay, when this, whatever it was, when you close that off, you're getting the 3 of Cups. Here come the emotion. Here comes the love, the friendship, the events. You're going to have fun. You're going to simply leave this situation and say, that's it. Let's go party. Let's go on vacation, whatever it is. Because there was something that, like something's going to happen right out of the blue, but you're going to say, you know what? It's not worth my time. It's not fair. I understand it's not fair, but it's not even worth my time. So why should I even bother? Okay? Just take the victory and go. Because I want to spend some quality time with myself. I want to have some fun. So I'm going to invest in myself, and I'm just going to give you this victory even though it was mine. This is the vibe that I'm picking up. Okay? So you may be clashing with someone who's giving you a hard time, and you just said, yeah, you're right, but you know what? End. Okay? And then you're going to turn around and you're going to go out, and here come your 3 of Cups. You're going to be happy. Okay? 9 of Pentacles follows at this point, because of this, you're going to be just a little bit guarded, okay? You're going to go out and you're going to have fun. Things are going to change. You're going to have that little touch of being guarded, and that's it. You're not going to actually open up completely and have fun, okay? Let's see. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is coming in a reverse. You're a little bit impatient. I'm picking up that you're just a touch impatient. Why? I have to pull out a couple more cards. Let's go a little bit further. Why? What's going on here? You're a bit guarded, but at the same time you're impatient because you want to have fun. Let's see. One more card, Spirit, just out of this. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, good. 10 of Wands. You know why? Because you're taking on too much responsibility. You're very responsible, Taurus. You're taking on a little bit too much. Okay, now I got it. Thank you, Spirit. By taking on too much and being a little bit guarded, instead of letting down, you see, here you're actually doing well, saying, that's it. It's not worth my time. I'm not stressing out over it and having fun, because this is what you're going to attract in. However, if while you're there, you're being guarded and you're just not in the mood, what happens is you're not going to be calling in people. Remember, the 10th and the 19th is self-love. Sometimes we need to do that. We have to just detach from everyone else and give it to ourselves. Here, when this happens, even though it's not on calendar, dedicate a day to yourself for self-love, because you're going to need it, okay? You have to actually do spring cleaning here. When you do this, when you say, that's it, it wasn't fair, but just go, okay? You're going to have to self-clean. If you bring it with you, it's going to ruin things, okay? And you're just being a little bit too responsible, because you're such a responsible person, Taurus. You have a golden heart, okay? And you should learn, when you let go, really let go, even inside of yourself. Okay, let's now get an oracle card of advice. Whoa, that was fast. Thank you. Oh, there you go. For those that are in a long-term relationship, even if you're not, this might resonate. Respect. Like I was saying, take time off for yourself. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. If you feel love for yourself, you give it out. That's what comes back. That's an act of self-love, and that's respect. Okay, respect each other's personal space, rights, and choices, including you. Okay, so for those of you that want to refresh things up a little bit, based on what's coming here, because I've got conflict coming out here. Okay, respect your spaces, respect your choices, because respect is at the basis of any relationship, and especially of love. Okay, you have to have respect, which means love yourself, not just the other person. Respect is an act of love, but you have to also do it to yourself. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble doing it with the other person. And maybe that other person is having trouble respecting you because they don't love themselves enough as well, and they might need help. You're a couple, long-standing couple. Help each other. Talk about it. Okay, guys, now an oracle card for my singles. A little piece of advice for single Tauruses. There you go. Yeah, you jumped. I saw you. There we go. And they have challenge. The person you like may have several admirers around them. Taurus, roll up your sleeves. You have someone that is in high demand, and there's a lot of suitors around them. So it looks like you're going to have to roll up your sleeves. Okay? And best of luck to you. Show them your... Look at that. He's on a tree. Show them your big, bold, and bright golden heart, like I said you had before, because I know you have one. Okay? It's a challenge, but when you win, the victory will be so sweet. Okay, guys. Well, this was interesting and good. I hope it brings, especially for the people in the relationships, I hope it brings you to freshen up the relationship and to bond better, because when we have love, we have to try to fix it and save it. Okay, guys, thank you for being with me. Our next reading will be on the 21st of July, our next bonus reading. And then, of course, we have the Tarotscopes on the 16th. Thank you for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.